testament of Levi, the third son of Jacob and Leah. The copy of the words of Levi, the things which he ordained unto his sons, according to all that they should do, and what things should befall them until the day of judgment. He was sound in health when he called them
a copy of the words of Levi,
it had been
the
revealed
things that he
to him
decreed to
that
his
he
sons
should die.
concerning all they were
And when
to
they
do,
were gathered together,
and the
he
things
said
that
to
would
them,
happen to them
I,
until
Levi,
the day
was
of
born
judgment.
in Haran, and I came with
He was
my
in
father
good health
to
when he
Shechem,
summoned them to him,
and I was young,
when it
about
had
20
been
years of
revealed
age,
to him that he
when
was about
with
to die.
Simeon I wrought vengeance
When they
on
all were
Hamor
gathered together, he
for
said
our
to them,
sister Dinah. And when I
Chapter
was
2.
feeding the flocks in
I,
Abel
Levi,
Mah,
was
the
born in
spirit of
Haran
understanding
and came
of
with
Yahweh
my father
came
to
upon
Shechem.
me. And
I was
saw
a
all
youth
men
about 20
corrupting
years
their way,
old.
and
It was then
that
that together with
unrighteousness had
Simeon
built
I
for itself
performed
walls,
vengeance
and
against Hamor
lawlessness
because
sat
of our
upon
sister
towers.
Dinah.
And I was grieving
As I was
for
tending
race
the flocks
of the
in
sons
Abel
of men.
Moal, a spirit of
And I prayed to
understanding
Yahweh
from the Most
that I
High came
might
upon me,
be saved.
and I observed all
Then
human
there
beings
fell
making
upon
their
me
way
sleep,
in life
and I
deceitfully.
beheld a high mountain,
Sin was erecting
and I
walls,
was
and
upon it.
injustice was
and
ensconced in
behold,
towers.
the heavens were
I
opened.
kept grieving over the
And
race
an
of the
angel
sons
of
of
Yahweh
men,
said to
and I
me,
prayed to the Most
Levi,
High that I might be
enter.
delivered.
And I
Then sleep
entered
fell upon
from the
me,
first
and I
heaven,
beheld a high mountain, and I was
saw
on it.
there a
And
great
behold,
sea,
the heavens were opened,
hanging.
and an angel of the Most High
and
spake to me.
further I saw a
Levi,
second
Levi,
heaven,
enter.
far brighter
And I
and
entered
more
the first
brilliant,
heaven, and saw there
for
much
there
water
was a
suspended.
boundless light.
And again
also
I saw
therein.
a second heaven, much brighter
And I
and more
said to
lustrous,
the angel,
for there was
Why
a
is this so?
measureless height in it.
And the angel said
And
to
I
me,
said to the angel,
Marvel
Why
not
are
at
these
this,
things
for thou
thus?
shalt see another
And
heaven
the angel
more
said to me,
brilliant
Do not be
and
amazed concerning
incomparable.
this, for you shall
And
see
when thou
another
hast
heaven
ascended
more
thither,
lustrous and
thou
beyond
shalt
compare.
stand near Yahweh, and shalt
And when
be
you have
his
mounted
minister,
there, you shall stand
and
near the
shalt
Most
declare
High.
his mysteries
You
to
shall be his
men,
priest, and you shall
shalt
tell forth
proclaim
his mysteries
concerning
to
him
men.
that shall
You shall
redeem
announce the one who is
Israel.
about to redeem Israel.
And by thee and
Through
Judah
you
shall
and Judah,
Yahweh
the
appear
king will be
among
seen
men,
by men,
saving every
by
race
himself
of men.
saving every race of humankind.
And from Yahweh's
Your
portion
life shall be from
thy
the Most
life,
High's provision.
and they shall be,
He shall be
thy
to you
field
as field
and vineyard,
and produce,
fruits,
as silver and gold.
gold and silver.
Chapter 3.
Hear therefore regarding
Listen
the
therefore
heavens,
concerning
which
the
have been
heavens
shown to
which
thee.
have been shown to you.
The lowest
The lowest
is
is dark
for this cause
reason.
gloomy unto
It
thee,
sees all the injustices of
in that it
humankind,
beholds all
and
the
contains
unrighteous
fire,
deeds of
snow,
men.
and ice, ready for
And
the day determined
it
by the
has
Most
fire,
High's righteous
snow,
judgment.
and ice made ready
In it are
for
all
the
the
day of
spirits of
judgment.
those dispatched
in the
to
righteous
achieve the
judgment
punishment
of
of
Yahweh.
mankind.
For in it are
In the
all
second
the
are the
spirits
armies
of the
arrayed for the day of
retributions
judgment
for
to work
vengeance
vengeance on the
on
spirits of
men.
error and of Beliar.
And in the second
Above them are the holy
are
ones.
the host of the
In the uppermost
armies,
heaven of
which
all
are
dwells the great
ordained
glory
for
in
the
the
day
holy
of
of
judgment,
holies, superior
to
to
work
all
vengeance
holiness.
on
There
the
with him are
spirits
the
of deceit
archangels who serve and
and
offer
of
propitiatory
Belial.
sacrifices to the Most
above
High
them
in behalf of all
are
the sins of
the
ignorance
holy
of the
ones.
righteous ones.
and in the highest
They present
of all
to the Most High a
dwelleth
pleasing
the
odor,
great
a rational
glory,
and bloodless
far
oblation.
above
In the
all
heaven below
holiness.
them are the
And
messengers
the heaven
who
next
carry
to
the
it
responses
are
to the
the
angels of the
archangels
Most High's presence.
who minister
There with him are
and make
thrones and authorities. Their
propitiation
praises to the Most High are offered
Yahweh
eternally.
for all the
So when
sins
the Most High looks
of
upon us, we
ignorance
all tremble.
of
Even
the
the
righteous,
heavens and earth and the abysses
offering
tremble
to
for
Yahweh
the presence of His
a
majesty.
sweet-smelling
But
savor,
the sons of men,
a
being
reasonable
insensitive to these matters,
a
keep sinning
bloodless
and
offering.
provoking the anger of the Most High.
and in the heaven
Chapter
below
4.
this are the
Know
angels
then that the Most
who
High will
bear
effect
answers
judgment on the sons of
to
men.
the angels
For even
of
when
the
stones are
presence
split,
of
when
Yahweh.
the sun is extinguished, the
And
waters
in the
are dried
next
up, fire
heaven
is cowed
to
down,
this
all
are
creation
thrones
is distraught,
and
invisible spirits are
dominions,
vanishing, and
in
hell
which
is snatching
always
spoils
they
by
offer
sufferance of
praise
the Most High.
to Yahweh
Men, unbelieving still,
when
will
Therefore,
persist in their wrongdoing.
Yahweh
Therefore
looketh
they shall
upon
be
us.
condemned with punishment.
All of us are shaken.
The Most High has given
Yea,
heed to your prayer
the
that
heavens
you be delivered
and the
from
earth
wrongdoing,
and the
that you should become a
abysses
son to him
are
as
shaken
minister and
at
priest
the
in his
presence
presence.
of his
The light of knowledge
majesty.
you shall kindle in Jacob.
But the
And you
sons
shall
of
be
men,
as the sun
having
for all the
no
posterity
perception
of
of
Israel.
these things,
Blessings shall
sin
be given to you
and
unto all your posterity,
provoke
until
the
through
Most
his
High.
son's compassion the
Now,
king shall visit all
therefore,
the nations forever.
know that
Although
Yahweh
your sons
shall
will lay
execute
hands on him in
judgment
order to impale
upon
him.
the sons of men.
Therefore, counsel and understanding
Because
have
when
been
the
given
rocks
to you,
are being
so
rent,
that you might give
and the sun
understanding to
quenched,
your
and
sons
the waters
concerning
dried
this.
up, and the
Because
fire
those who bless him
cowering,
shall be blessed,
and all
and those who
creation
curse him
troubled,
shall be destroyed.
and the invisible spirits
5.
melting away, and
At
Hades
this moment the
taketh
angel
spoils
opened for me
through
the
the
gates of heaven, and I
visitations
saw
of the
the
Most
Holy
High.
Most High sitting on the
Men
throne.
will be unbelieving
And he said to me,
and persist
Levi, to
in
you
their iniquity.
I have given the blessing of the priesthood
On this account,
until I shall
with
come and
punishment
dwell in the midst
shall they
of
be
Israel.
judged.
Then the angel
Therefore,
led me back to
the
the
Most
earth and
High
gave me a
hath
shield and a
heard
sword
thy
and
prayer
said to me,
to separate
Perform
thee from
vengeance on Shechem
iniquity,
for the sake of Dinah,
and that thou
your sister,
shouldest
and I shall
become
be with
to
you,
him a
for
son.
the Most High sent me.
and a servant,
At that time I put an
and a
end to the
minister
sons of Haman,
of
as
his
is written in the
presence.
tablets of the fathers.
The light
And I
of
said
knowledge
to him, I beg you,
shalt
Master,
thy
teach me your
light
name,
up
so
in
that I may
Jacob.
call on you in a day of
And as the
tribulation.
sun
And
shalt
he
thou
said,
be
I am the angel
to
who
all
makes
the seed
intercession
of
for
Israel.
the nation Israel, that they might
and
not
there
be beaten.
shall be given to
And
thee
after
a
this I
blessing,
awoke and blessed the
and
Most
to
High.
all thy seed,
Chapter 6.
and to Yahweh
And
shall
as I was
visit
going
all
to
the
my father, I
Gentiles
found a
and his
brass
tender
shield.
mercies
Thus the name
forever.
of the mountain is Ascus,
And
which
therefore
is near Gibal,
they have been
to the
given
right
to
of
thee
Abiram.
counsel and
And I guarded these
understanding,
words in my heart.
that thou mightest
Then I
instruct
advised
thy
my father and
sons
Reuben that
concerning
they
this,
tell the sons of Hamer that they
because
should
they
not be
that bless
circumcised,
him
because I
shall
was filled
be
with zeal
blessed,
on account of the abominable
and they
things
that
they had
curse
done to
him
my sister.
shall
And I
perish.
destroyed Shechem first,
And
sent
thereupon
me and destroyed
the
Hamer.
angel opened to
Then my
me the
brothers
gates of
came
heaven,
and destroyed that city
and I
by
saw
the
the
sword.
holy temple,
When my father
and
heard
upon
of
a
this, he
throne
was
of
angry
glory,
and
the
sorrowful,
Most High.
because they had received circumcision
said
and
to me,
died. And so he
Levi,
passed us by
I have
in his
given
blessings.
thee the blessing
Thus
of
we
the
sinned in
priesthood,
doing this,
until I
contrary
come
to his opinion,
and
and he
sojourn
became
in the
sick
midst
that very
of
day.
Israel.
But I saw that the
Then
Most
the
High's
angel
sentence
brought me
was
down
guilty,
to the earth,
because they had wanted to
and
do the
gave
same
me a
thing to
shield
Sarah and
and a
Rebekah
sword,
that they did to Dinah,
said
our
to me,
sister.
execute
But the Most High prevented them.
vengeance on
They
Shechem,
persecuted
because of
Abraham when
Dinah,
he was a
thy
nomad,
sister.
and they harassed
and
his
I will
flocks
be
when
with
they were
thee,
pregnant,
because
and they grossly
Yahweh
mistreated a
hath
man
sent
who
me.
had been born in this house.
And I destroyed
This is how they
at that
treated the
time
nomadic
the
people,
sons of
seizing
Hamor,
their wives and murdering
as
them.
it is written
But the
in
wrath
the
of the Most
heavenly
High ultimately came
tables.
upon them.
And I said to
Chapter
him,
7.
I pray thee, O
And I
Lord,
said to my
tell
father
me
Jacob,
thy name,
through you the Most
that I may
High will
call
bring the
upon thee
Canaanites to
in a
nothing,
day of
and will give their
tribulation.
land to you and your
And
descendants
he
after.
said,
For from
I
this day
am
forward
the
Shechem
angel
shall be called City
who
of the
intercedeth
Senseless,
for
because
the
as one
nation
might scoff
of
at a
Israel,
fool, so we scoffed
that
at them.
they may
Because by
not be
defiling my
smitten
sister they committed
utterly.
folly in Israel.
For
And we left
every
there and came to
evil
Bethel.
spirit attacketh it.
Chapter 8.
And after
There I
these
again saw
things
the vision
I
as
awaked
formerly,
and
after
blessed
we
the
had
Most
been there
High.
70 days.
And the angel
And I
who
saw 7
interceded
men in
for
white
the nation
clothing
of
who were
Israel
saying to me,
and for
Arise,
all
put on the
the
vestments of the
righteous.
priesthood, the crown of righteousness,
when I was
the
going
oracle
to
of
my
understanding, the robe of truth,
I found
the
a
breastplate
brazen
of
shield.
faith, the mitre for the
Wherefore
head,
also
and the
the
apron
name
for
of the
prophetic
mountain
power.
is
Each
Aspis.
carried one of these and
which
put them
is
on me and
near
said, From now on be a priest,
to the
you and
south
all your
of
posterity.
Abilam.
The first
And
anointed
I
me with
kept
holy
these
oil and
words
gave me
in
a
my
staff.
heart.
The second
And
washed
after
me with
this
pure water,
I
fed me
counseled
by
my
hand
father
with bread and holy wine,
and Reuben,
and put
my
on
brother,
me a holy and glorious
to
vestment.
bid the sons of
The
Hamor
third put on me
not
something
to
made
be
of linen, like an
circumcised.
ephod.
For I
The
was
fourth
zealous,
place
because of
around
the
me a girdle
abomination
which was like purple.
which they had wrought
The
on my
fifth gave
sister.
me a branch of rich olive
And I
oil.
slew Shechem
The
first,
sixth placed a
and
wreath on my
Simeon
head.
slew Hamor.
The seventh placed a
And after
priestly
this,
diadem
my
on me
brothers
and
came
filled my hands with
and
incense
smote that city
in order that I
with
might
the
serve
edge
as
of the
priest for the
sword.
Most High Almighty.
And after my
And they
father
said to me,
heard these
Levi,
things,
your posterity shall be divided into
washed,
3 offices,
and he was
as a
grieved
sign of the glory
in
of
that
the
they
king
had
who is
received the
coming.
circumcision,
The first lot
and
shall
after
be
that
great,
had
no
been
other
put
shall
to
be
death.
greater than it. The
And
second
in
shall
his
be in
blessings
the priestly roll,
he looked
but the third
amiss
shall be granted a new
upon
name,
us.
because from Judah
For
a
we
king will
sinned
arise and shall found
because
a
we
new
had done
priesthood
this thing
in accord with
against
the
his
Gentile
will,
model and for all
and he was
nations.
sick on that
His
day.
presence is beloved,
But I
as a
saw
prophet of the
that
Most
the
High,
sentence of
a
Yahweh
descendant of Abraham,
was for
our
evil
father.
upon
To
Shechem,
you and your posterity
for
will be
they sought
everything
to do
desired
to
in
Sarah
Israel, and you
and
shall eat
Rebekah
everything attractive
as
to
they had
behold,
done to
and your
Dinah,
posterity will
our
share
sister.
among themselves the
But
king's
Yahweh
table.
prevented
From
them,
among them will be priests,
and they
judges, and
persecuted
scribes,
Abraham,
and
our
by their
father,
word the
when
sanctuary
he
will
was
be
a
controlled.
stranger. And
When
they
I awoke,
vexed his
I understood
flocks
that this was
when
like
they
the
were
first
big
dream, and I
with
hid this
young.
in my heart as well.
And
I did not
Eblaim,
report it to any
who
human
was
being
born
on the
in his
earth.
house,
Chapter
they most
9.
shamefully
And after
handled.
2 days, Judah and I
And
went
thus
with our
they
father
did to
Jacob
all
to Isaac, our
strangers,
grandfather.
taking away
And my
their
father's
wives
father
by
blessed me in
force,
accord with the vision
and
that
they
I had
banished
seen.
them.
And he did not want to
The
go with
wrath
us to
of
Bethel.
Yahweh came
When we came
upon
to Bethel,
them
my father
to
Jacob
the
saw a vision
uttermost.
concerning me that I should be
And
in the
I said
priesthood.
to my father
He
Jacob,
arose early and paid
by
tithes
thee
for all
will
to the
Yahweh
Most High through me.
despoil the
And thus we
Canaanites,
came to Hebron
and
to
I
settle
will give
there.
their land to thee,
And Isaac kept calling
and
me
to thy
continually
seed
to bring to my
after
remembrance
thee.
the law of the Most High,
for
just
from
as
this
the
day
angel had
forward
shown me.
shall
And he taught me
Shechem
the
be
law of the
called
priesthood,
a city of
sacrifices,
imbeciles.
holocausts, voluntary
For as a
offerings of the
man
first produce,
mocketh a fool,
offerings for safe
so
return.
did we mock
Day
him,
by day he was informing me,
because also
occupying himself
they had
with me.
wrought folly
And
in
he said
Israel,
to me, be on
by
guard against the
defiling my
spirit
sister.
of promiscuity, for
And
it
we
is
departed
constantly active, and
and
through your
came to
descendants
Bethel.
it is about to
And
defile
there
the
again
sanctuary.
I saw a
Therefore
vision
take for
as
yourself a
the
wife
former,
while you are still young,
after we
a
had
wife who is
spent
free of
there
blame or
70
profanation,
days.
who is not from the race of alien
And I
nations.
saw 7
Before
men
you enter the sanctuary,
in
bathe,
white
while you
raiment,
are sacrificing,
saying
wash,
unto me,
and again when the sacrifice
Arise,
is concluded, wash.
put on the robe of the
Present to
priesthood,
the Most High the 12 trees
and the crown
that have
of
leaves,
righteousness,
as Abraham taught me.
and the
And from every
breastplate
clean
of
living animal
understanding,
and bird, bring
and
a
the
sacrifice
garment
to the
of
Most High.
truth,
And of all your
and the
first
late
produce
of
and
faith,
wine, bring the very first
and the
as a
turban
sacrifice
of
to
the
the
head,
Most High Almighty.
and the
And salt
ephod
with salt
of
every
prophecy.
sacrificial offering.
And they
Chapter 10.
severely carried
And now, my
these
children,
things
observe the things
and
which
put
I
them
commanded
on
you,
me,
since what I heard from my ancestors
and said
I have
unto
told
me,
to you.
from
See, I am free of
henceforth
responsibility
become
for
a
your impiety
priest
or
of
for any
Yahweh,
transgression which you may
thou
commit until
and
the
thy
consummation
seed
of the ages,
forever.
against the Messiah,
And
the
the
Savior
first
of the world, and
anointed
leading
me
Israel astray,
with
and in
holy
fomenting
oil,
in it great evils against the
and
Most
gave
High.
to me the staff
And you
of
shall act
judgment.
lawlessly in Israel,
The
with the
second,
result that Jerusalem
wash me
cannot bear the
with
presence
pure
of your wickedness.
water,
But the
and
curtain
fed
of the
me
temple
with
will be
bread
torn, so that
and
it will no
wine,
longer conceal
even
your
the
shameful
most
behavior.
holy things,
You shall be scattered
and
as
clad
captives
me
among the nations,
with
where
a
you will
holy
be a disgrace
and
and a
glorious
curse.
robe.
For the house which the Most
The
High shall
third
choose shall be called
Clothe
Jerusalem,
me with a
as the
linen
book of Enoch, the
vestment
righteous,
like an
maintained.
ephod.
Chapter 11.
The fourth,
I was 28
put
when I
around
took
me
a
a
wife. Her
girdle
name was Melchor.
like unto
She conceived
purple.
and gave birth to a son, and
The
I gave
fifth
him the name
gave
Gershom,
me a branch
because we were
of
sojourners
rich
in the
olive.
land. And I saw that as
The
concerning
sixth
him, he would not
placed
be
a
in the
crown
first rank.
on my head.
And Kohath was born in the 35th
The
year of
seventh
my life, before
placed on my
sunrise.
head a
And in a vision I
diadem
saw him
of
standing in
priesthood,
the heights, in
and
the midst
filled
of the
my
congregation.
hands with
This is why I
incense,
called him Kohath,
that I
that
might
is,
serve
the ruler of
as
majesty
priest
and
to
reconciliation.
Yahweh.
And she
And they
bore me a
said to me,
third son,
Levi,
Merari,
thy
the
seed
40th year
shall
of
be
my life.
divided
And
into
since his mother
3
bore him with great
offices.
pain, I called him Merari.
For a sign
That
of
is
the
bitterness.
glory of Yahweh who is to
Jochebed was
come.
born in Egypt in the
And the
64th year of
first
my life.
portion
For
shall
by
be
that
great,
time I had a great reputation
yea,
in the midst of my
greater
brothers.
than it shall
Chapter
none
12.
be.
And Gershom took
The
a wife
second
and bore
shall
him
be in
Lahmi
the
and
priesthood.
Shimei, the sons of Kohath.
And the third
for
shall
Abraham,
be called
Issachar,
by a new
Hebron,
name,
and Ozil.
because
and
a
the sons
king
of Merari were
shall
Mulai
arise
and Moses.
in Judah,
And in my 94th
and shall
year,
establish
Abraham
a
took Jochebed,
new
my daughter,
priesthood
as his wife,
after
because
the
he and my daughter
fashion
had been born
of the
on the same day.
Gentiles.
I was 8
And
years
his
old when I
presence
entered
is
the land of
beloved
Canaan, and 18
as a
years
prophet
old when I came
of
to
the
Shechem.
Most High,
At 19 years,
of
I
the
served
seed
as a
of
priest.
Abraham
At
our
28
father.
years, I took a wife.
Therefore,
And at 48, I
every
entered
desirable thing in
See, my
Israel
children, you are a
shall
third
be for
generation.
thee,
Egypt. During my
and for
118th
thy
year,
seed.
Joseph died.
and ye shall
Chapter
eat
13.
everything fair to look
And now,
upon.
my children, I command you,
And the
fear the
table
Most High,
of
your God,
Yahweh
with your whole
shall
heart,
thy seed
and walk according to his
apportion.
law in integrity.
And some
Teach
of
your
them
children letters
shall
also,
be high
so that they
priests,
might have understanding
judges,
throughout all their lives,
and
as
scribes.
they ceaselessly read the law
For
of the
by
Most
their
High.
mouth shall
For
the
everyone
holy
who knows the
place
law of the
be
Most High
guarded.
shall be honored wherever he goes.
And when I
he shall
awoke,
not be a
I
stranger.
understood
He shall acquire
that
many more
this
friends than
dream
his
was
parents,
like the first
and many
dream.
men will want to serve him.
And
to
I
hear the
hid
law
this
from his
also
mouth.
in my heart,
Therefore, my
and I
sons, do
told it
righteousness
not
on
to
earth,
any man
in order
upon
that
the
you
earth.
might find it in heaven.
And after 2 days,
Sow good things
I
in your
and
souls,
Judah
and you will find
went up
them in
with
your
our
lives.
father Jacob
If you sow evil,
Isaac,
you will reap
our
every trouble and
father's
tribulation.
father. And
Acquire
my
wisdom in
father's
the fear of the
father
Most High,
blessed
because
me
if a captivity
according
occurs,
to all the
if
words
cities and
of the
territories
visions
are laid waste,
which I
if
had
silver
seen.
and gold in every possession
And
are
he
lost,
would not come
nothing
with
can take
us
away the wisdom
to
of the wise
Bethel.
man, except the
And when we
blindness
came
of
to
impiety
Bethel,
and the obtuseness
my father
of sin.
saw a vision
For if anyone preserves
concerning me,
himself from these evil deeds,
that I should
his
be
wisdom
their
shall be
priest
glorious,
unto
even
Yahweh.
among his opponents.
And he
It will be
rose
found
up
to be a
early in the
homeland
morning
in a foreign territory,
and paid
and a
tithes
friend in the
of
midst
all
of his enemies.
to Yahweh
Whoever
through
teaches
me.
good things and practices
And
them
so we
shall be
came to
enthroned
Hebron
with kings, as was
to
Joseph
dwell
my
there.
brother.
And Isaac
Chapter
called
14.
me continually to
And
put
now,
me
my
in
children, I
remembrance
know from the
of
writings
the
of
law
Enoch
of Yahweh,
that in the end time you will
even
act
as
impiously
the
against
angel
the Most
of
High,
Yahweh
setting your
showed
hands to every
unto
evil
me.
deed. Because
And
of
he
you,
taught
your
me the
brothers
law
will be
of the
humiliated,
priesthood,
and among all the
of
nations you shall
sacrifices,
become the occasion for scorn.
whole burnt
For
offerings,
your father Israel
first
is
fruits,
pure with respect to all the
free will
impiety of the
offerings,
chief priests,
peace
who laid
offerings,
their hands on the Savior
and each
of the
day
world.
he was
As
instructing
heaven
me
is pure above the
and
earth,
was
and you
busied
shall be
on
the
my
lights
behalf
of Israel,
before
as
Yahweh,
the sun and the moon.
and said to me,
For what will all the nations
beware
do
of the
if you become
spirit of
darkened with impiety?
fornication.
You will
For
bring
this
down a
shall
curse on our
continue,
nation, because you
and
want to
shall
destroy
be
the
thy
light of the
seed,
law,
pollute
which was
the
granted to
holy
you for the
place.
enlightenment of every man,
Take therefore
teaching
to
commandments
thyself
which are
a
opposed
wife
to the Most High's
without
just
blemish
ordinances.
or
You
pollution,
plunder the Most High's
while
offerings.
yet
From his
thou
share you
art
steal
young,
choice parts,
and not
contemptuously
of the
eating them
race
with
of
whores.
strange
You teach
nations.
the Most High's commands out of
And
greed for
before
gain.
entering
Married
into the
women
holy
you
place,
profane. You have
bathe.
intercourse with whores and
and when
adulteresses.
thou offerest
You
the
take Gentile women
sacrifice,
for your wives,
wash
and your
it.
sexual relations will become like
when
Sodom
thou
and
finishes
Gomorrah.
the sacrifice,
You will be inflated with pride over your priesthood, exalting
of
yourselves
12
not merely
trees
by
having
human
leaves,
standards, but
offer to
contrary to the
Yahweh,
commands of the Most
as
High.
Abraham
With
taught
contempt
me
and laughter
also.
you will deride the sacred things.
And of every clean
Chapter
beast
15.
and bird,
Therefore,
offer
the
a
sanctuary which
sacrifice
the Most High
to
shall
Yahweh.
choose shall become
and
desolate
of all
through
thy
your
first
uncleanness.
fruits,
And you will be
and
captives
of wine,
in all the nations.
offer the first
And you shall be to them a
as
revolting
a
thing.
sacrifice,
And you shall
to
receive
Yahweh,
scorn and eternal
your God.
humiliation.
and
And
every
unless you have
sacrifice
received mercy through
thou
Abraham,
shalt
Isaac, and Jacob,
salt
our fathers,
with
not a
salt.
single one of your descendants will be
Now
left on the
therefore,
earth.
Observe
Chapter 16.
whatsoever I command you.
Now I have
children.
come to know that for 70
For
weeks
whatsoever
you shall wander
things
astray
I have
and
heard
profane the
from my
priesthood
fathers,
and defile the
I
sacrificial
have
altars.
declared unto
You shall
you.
set aside the law and nullify
And
the
behold,
words of the
I am
prophets by your
cleared
wicked
from
perversity.
your
You
ungodliness
persecute just men, and you hate
and
the pious.
transgression,
The word of the faithful
which
you
ye
regard
shall
with
commit
revulsion.
in the
A man who
end
by the
of
power
the
of the
ages
Most High renews the
against
law,
the
you
Savior
name
of the
deceiver.
world,
And finally you shall plot to kill
Yeshua,
him, not discerning
acting
his
godlessly,
imminence. By your
deceiving
wickedness you
Israel,
take innocent blood on
and
your
stirring
heads.
up against it
I
great
tell you, on
evils
account of him, your
from
holy
Yahweh.
places shall be razed to the
And
ground.
ye shall
You shall have
deal
no place that is clean,
lawlessly
but you will be as
together
a
with
curse and a
Israel.
dispersion among all the nations.
So he shall
until
not
he will
bear
again
with
have regard for
Jerusalem
you, and will take
because
you
of
back
your
with
wickedness.
compassion.
But the veil
Chapter 17.
of the temple shall be rent,
Because you have heard about
so
the
as
70
not
weeks,
to cover
listen also
your
concerning
shame.
the priesthood.
and ye shall
In
be
each
scattered
jubilee there
as
shall be a
captives
priesthood.
among
In the first
the
jubilee,
Gentiles,
the first person to be
and
anointed
shall
to
be
the
for
priesthood
a
will be great,
reproach
and he shall
and
speak
for
to the
a
Most High
curse
as Father.
there.
And his priesthood shall be fully
For the
satisfactory
house
to the
which
Most High.
Yahweh shall
And in the
choose
days of his joy he
shall
shall
be
rise up for
called
the salvation of the world.
Jerusalem,
In the
as
second
is
jubilee, the
contained
anointed
in
one
the
shall
book
be conceived
of
in sorrow
Enoch
of the
the
beloved
righteous.
one. And his priesthood shall
Therefore,
be prized and shall
when
be
I took a
glorified
wife,
by all.
I was 28 years
The
old,
third priest shall be
and her
overtaken by
name was
grief,
Milcah.
and the fourth priesthood
And
shall
she
be
conceived
with sufferings,
and bare
because
a son,
injustice shall be imposed
and
upon
I
him in a high
called
degree.
his name
And all Israel shall hate each one his neighbor.
Gersam.
The
For
fifth
we
shall be
were
overcome by darkness,
sojourners in our
likewise the
land.
sixth and the seventh.
And I saw
In the
concerning
seventh
him
there shall be
that he would
pollutions,
not
such as
be
I am unable
first
to declare in the
in
presence
rank.
of human beings.
And
Because only the
Kohath
ones who do
was
these
born
things understand
in the
such matters.
35th year of my
Therefore
life,
they shall be in captivity and will
towards
be preyed upon.
sunrise.
Both their land and
And
their
I saw
possessions
in a
shall be
vision
stolen.
that he was
And in the
standing
fifth
on
week
high
they shall return
in the
to the
midst
land of their
of all
desolation,
the
and shall
congregation.
restore anew the house of the Most
Therefore,
High.
I called his
In the
name,
seventh week there will
Kohath,
come priests,
which is
idolaters,
beginning
adulterers,
of
money
majesty
lovers,
and
arrogant,
instruction.
lawless, voluptuaries,
And she bare
pederast,
me a
those
third
who
son
practice bestiality.
in the 40th year
Chapter
of my
18.
life.
When
And
vengeance
since
will
his
have
mother
come upon
bare
them
him
from the
with
Most High, the
difficulty,
priesthood will lapse.
I called him
And then the Most High will
Merari,
raise up a new priest, to
That
whom all
is
the words
my
of the
bitterness.
Most High will be revealed.
because he also
He shall effect the
was
judgment
like
of truth
to
over
die.
the earth for many days. And
And
his star shall
Doshebed
rise in heaven
was
like
born
a king,
in
kindling
Egypt
the light of knowledge
in
as
my
day is illumined by the
64th
sun.
year.
And he shall
For
be
I was
extolled by the whole
renowned then
inhabited world.
in the midst
This
of my
one will
brethren.
shine forth like the sun in the earth.
And Gersam took a
He shall
wife,
take away all darkness
and
from
she
under
bare
heaven,
to him
and there shall be peace in all
Lamech,
the earth.
and
The
Sinah,
heavens shall greatly rejoice
and the
in
sons
his
of
days, and the
Kohath,
earth shall be glad. The
Abram,
clouds will be filled with joy,
Issachar,
and the knowledge of the
Hebron,
Most High will be
and
poured out
Oziel,
on the earth like
and
the
the
water
sons
of
of
the
Merari,
seas.
Mul.
And the angels of
and
glory
Moses.
of the Most High's presence will be
And
made
in the
glad by him.
94th
The heavens
year,
will be opened, and from
Abram
the temple
took
of glory,
Jochebed, my daughter,
sanctification will come
to
upon
him to
with
wife.
a fatherly voice,
For
as
they
from
were
Abraham
born
to
in one
Isaac.
day,
And the glory of
he
the Most High shall
and
burst forth
my
upon
daughter.
him. And the spirit of understanding
8 years
and
old
sanctification
was I
shall rest upon
when I
him
went into
in
the land
water.
of Canaan.
For
and
he shall give the
18
majesty
years
of the Most High
when
to
I
those
slew
who are his
Sheshan.
sons in truth forever.
And at
And there
19
shall be no
years,
successor
I
for him
became
from generation
priest.
to generation forever.
And at 28
And in his
years,
priesthood the nations
took
shall
a
be
wife.
multiplied in knowledge on the earth.
and at 48,
And they shall be
I
illumined
went
by the
into
grace of the
Egypt.
Most High. But
And
Israel
behold,
shall be
my
diminished by
children,
her ignorance,
ye
and
are
darkened
a
by her
third
grief.
generation,
In his priesthood
my
sin
118th
shall cease,
and
and lawless
year,
men shall rest from their evil
Joseph
deeds, and
died.
righteous men shall find rest in him.
And now, my children,
And he
I
shall open
command
the
you,
gates of paradise.
fear
He shall
Yahweh
remove the
your
sword
God
that has threatened since
with
Adam,
your whole
and he will
heart,
grant to the saints to eat
and
of the
walk
tree of
in
life.
simplicity
The spirit of
according
holiness
to
shall be
all
upon
his
them.
law.
And Beliar shall be
And
bound
do
by
ye
him,
also
and he shall
teach your
grant to his
children
children the authority
letters,
to trample on wicked
that they may
spirits.
have
And the Most High will
understanding
rejoice
all
in his
their
children.
life,
He will be well pleased
reading
by his beloved ones
unceasingly
forever.
the law
Then
of
Abraham,
Yahweh.
Isaac, and Jacob will
For
rejoice, and I
everyone
shall be
that
glad.
knoweth the
And all the
law
saints shall
of
be
Yahweh
clothed in righteousness.
shall be honored,
Chapter 19.
and shall not be a
And now, my
stranger
children, you have heard everything. Choose
whithersoever
for yourselves
he
light
goeth.
or darkness, the
Yea,
law of the Most
many
High, for the
friends
works
shall
of
he
Beliar.
gain
And his sons
more
replied,
than his
Before the Most
parents,
High we will live
and
according
many
to his
men
law.
shall
And their
desire
father said
to
to them,
serve him,
The Most High is my
and
witness,
to hear
and his
the law
angels are witnesses,
from his
and you
mouth.
are witnesses. And I am witness
Work
concerning the word from
righteousness.
your mouth.
Therefore,
And his son
my
said,
children,
We are witnesses.
upon the earth,
Then Levi
that
finished
ye
giving
may have it
instructions to
as a
his sons.
treasure
He stretched
in
out his feet on
heaven,
his bed and was gathered to his
and
fathers,
so
having
good
lived
things in your
137
souls,
years.
that
And
ye
they put
may
him in a
find
coffin
them
and later
in
buried
your
him in
life.
Hebron with Abraham,
But
Isaac,
if
and
ye
Jacob.
sow evil things, ye shall reap every trouble and affliction. Get wisdom in the fear of Yahweh with diligence. For though there be a leading into captivity, and cities and lands be destroyed, and gold and silver and every possession perish, the wisdom of the wise naught can take away, save the blindness of ungodliness and the callousness that comes of sin. For if one keep oneself from these evil things, then even among his enemies shall wisdom be a glory to him. And in a strange country, a fatherland, and in the midst of foes, shall prove a friend. Whosoever teaches noble things and does them shall be enthroned with kings, as was also Joseph my brother. Therefore, my children, I have learnt that at the end of the ages ye will transgress against Yahweh, stretching out hands to wickedness against him, and to all the Gentiles shall ye become a scorn. For our father Israel is pure from the transgressions of the chief priests, who shall lay their hands upon the Savior of the world. For as the heaven is purer in Yahweh's sight than the earth, so also be ye, the lights of Israel, purer than all the Gentiles. But if ye be darkened through transgressions, what therefore will all the Gentiles do living in blindness? Yea, ye shall bring a curse upon our race, because the light of the law, which was given for to lighten every man, this ye desire to destroy, by teaching commandments contrary to the ordinances of Yahweh. The offerings of Yahweh ye shall rob, and from his portion shall ye steal choice portions, eating them contemptuously with harlots. And out of covetousness ye shall teach the commandments of Yahweh. Wedded women shall ye pollute, and the virgins of Jerusalem shall ye defile. And with harlots and adulteresses shall ye be joined. And the daughters of the Gentiles shall ye take to wife, purifying them with an unlawful purification. And your union shall be like unto Sodom and Gomorrah. And ye shall be puffed up because of your priesthood, lifting yourselves up against men, and not only so, but also against the commands of Yahweh. For ye shall contemn the holy things with jest and laughter. Therefore, the temple which Yahweh shall choose shall be laid waste through your uncleanness, and ye shall be captives throughout all nations, and ye shall be an abomination unto them, and ye shall receive reproach and everlasting shame from the righteous judgment of Yahweh. And all who hate you shall rejoice at your destruction. And if you were not to receive mercy through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, our fathers, not one of our seed should be left upon the earth. And now I have learnt that for 70 weeks ye shall go astray, and profane the priesthood, and pollute the sacrifices, and ye shall make void the law, and set at naught the words of the prophets by evil perverseness. And ye shall persecute righteous men, and hate the godly. The words of the faithful shall ye abhor. And a man who reneweth the law and the power of the Most High ye shall call a deceiver. And at last ye shall rush upon him to slay him, but not knowing his dignity, taking innocent blood through wickedness upon your heads. And your holy places shall be laid waste, even to the ground, because of him. And ye shall have no place that is clean, but ye shall be among the Gentiles a curse and a dispersion, until he shall again visit you, and in pity shall receive you through faith and water. And whereas ye have heard concerning the 70 weeks, hear also concerning the priesthood. For in each jubilee there shall be a priesthood. And in the first jubilee, the first who is anointed to the priesthood shall be great, and shall speak to Yahweh as to a father. And his priesthood shall be perfect with Yahweh. And in the day of his gladness shall he arise for the salvation of the world. In the second jubilee, he that is anointed shall be conceived in the sorrow of beloved ones. And his priesthood shall be honored and shall be glorified by all. And the third priest shall be taken hold of by sorrow, and the fourth shall be in pain, because unrighteousness shall gather itself against him exceedingly, and all Israel shall hate each one his neighbor. The fifth shall be taken hold of by darkness, likewise also the sixth and the seventh. And in the seventh shall be such pollution as I cannot express before men, for they shall know it who do these things. Therefore shall they be taken captive and become a prey, and their land and their substance shall be destroyed. And in the fifth week they shall return to their desolate country, and shall renew the house of Yahweh. And in the seventh week shall become priests, who are idolaters, adulterers, lovers of money, proud, lawless, lascivious, abusers of children, and beasts. And after their punishment shall have come from Yahweh, the priesthood shall fail. Then shall Yahweh raise up a new priest, and to him all the words of Yahweh shall be revealed. And he shall execute a righteous judgment upon the earth for a multitude of days. And his star shall arise in heaven as of a king, lighting up the light of knowledge as the sun the day. And he shall be magnified in the world. He shall shine forth as the sun on the earth, and shall remove all darkness from under heaven. And there shall be peace in all the earth. The heavens shall exult in his days, and the earth shall be glad, and the clouds shall rejoice. And the knowledge of Yahweh shall be poured forth upon the earth as the water of the seas. And the angels of the glory of the presence of Yahweh shall be glad in him. The heavens shall be opened, and from the temple of glory shall come upon him sanctification with the Father's voice, as from Abraham to Isaac. And the glory of the Most High shall be uttered over him, and the spirit of understanding and sanctification shall rest upon him, and the wanter. For he shall give the majesty of Yahweh to his sons in truth forevermore. And there shall none succeed him for all generations forever. And in his priesthood the Gentiles shall be multiplied in knowledge upon the earth, and enlightened through the grace of Yahweh. In his priesthood shall sin come to an end, and the lawless shall cease to do evil. And he shall open the gates of paradise, and shall remove the threatening sword against Adam. And he shall give to the saints to eat from the tree of life, and the spirits of holiness shall be on them. And Beliar shall be bound by him, and he shall give power to his children to tread upon the evil spirits. And Yahweh shall rejoice in his children, and be well pleased in his beloved ones forever. Then shall Abraham and Isaac and Jacob exult, and I will be glad, and all the saints shall clothe themselves with joy. And now, my children, ye have heard all. Choose therefore for yourselves either the light or the darkness.